Mayor Sam Spina woke up early on the day of the West Orange St. Patrick's Day parade, excited to be the Grand Marshal of the event. He had been looking forward to it for weeks and was honored to have been chosen for such an important role in the community. As he got ready for the day, he received an invitation to a traditional pre-parade meal of corned beef sandwiches at Dylan's Bar in West Orange. Dylan's was a popular local spot, known for its cheap drinks and hearty sandwiches. The bar had been around for over 50 years, and many of the patrons were regulars who had been coming there since they were young. The walls were covered in faded photos of old West Orange, and the air was thick with the scent of beer and fried food. Mayor Spina arrived at Dylan's, where he was greeted by a group of locals who were happy to see him. They invited him to sit down and have a sandwich with them, and he accepted, eager to chat with the people of his town. As they ate, they talked about the parade, the weather, and the state of the town. The conversation was lively and filled with laughter, but as the mayor took a bite of his corned beef sandwich, he realized that something was wrong. The meat tasted off, and he could feel a rumbling in his stomach. Suddenly, the mayor was struck with a terrible case of diarrhea. He rushed to the bathroom, but he found that the stalls had no doors and were filthy. He was forced to have diarrhea on the floor of the bathroom, feeling embarrassed and ashamed. Despite the embarrassing incident, Mayor Spina continued on with his duties as Grand Marshal of the parade. The parade was a colorful and lively affair, with marching bands, floats, and crowds of people dressed in green. Mayor Spina rode on the lead float, waving to the crowds and feeling proud to represent his town. However, as the parade reached the old Edison factory, the mayor was again stricken with horrible diarrhea. He was forced to run off the float and behind the building, where he had to use his Grand Marshal sash as toilet paper. The experience was humiliating, and Mayor Spina was overcome with shame and embarrassment. After the incident, people in West Orange began to refer to Mayor Sam Spina as the Bulldog, because of his tenacity and resilience in the face of adversity. Although the mayor was initially embarrassed by the nickname, he eventually embraced it and used it to show his constituents that he was a tough and determined leader who would never back down, no matter what obstacles he faced.